In this question, we are asked to determine the 16th and the 7th and the 15th term. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you check this pattern, there is no single pattern that connects all the terms. It's an alternating pattern. What I mean is this. If you check the odd positions, they will give you a pattern. Term 1, term 3, and term 5. That gives you a pattern. And also, the even positions gives you a pattern. So to make things simple, I'm going to do this. We can agree that for odd, we're looking at position 1, position 2, position 3, position 5, position 7, position 9, position 11, position 13, position 15. I'm going to stop at 15 because that's what we want to get. Sharp. Remember, guys, if I extract the odd numbers from the pattern, I'm going to have this. Position 15 basically will be what position of this sequence. Let's see. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So term 15 is basically term 8 of the odd pattern. Term 15 of the sequence, it's basically term 8 of the odd, because the odd is just taking term 1, term 3, term 5, term 7, term 9, term 11, term 13, and term 15. But those are 8 terms in total. And we can see that the odd position, ladies and gents, it's a geometric number pattern because we are always multiplying by 2. Therefore, we're going to use the Tn for geometric, ARN minus 1. Then Tn would be our A, which is 3, the first term, and then the constant ratio of 2, then n minus 1. Right. So, ladies and gents, here you might be tempted to put 15. If you put 15 on this pattern, you would mean that is the 15th odd term. So basically, we're looking for the 8th odd term. The 8th odd term is term 15 of the pattern. I'm sure it makes sense, ladies and gents. So here we're going to have, therefore, T8 will be equals to 3, 2, and then 8 minus 1. Let's see what does that give us. It's 3, 2, 8 minus 1. That gives us 384. That was for the odd. Ne? So which means the 15th position of the sequence is 384. Ne? And that 384 is the 8th position of our odd. Remember, we're alternating, guys. Ne? It's not only an odd pattern. It's odd, even, odd, even, odd, even, odd, even. But when we separate them, term 15 won't necessarily, of the sequence, won't necessarily be term 15 of the odd. So that is a common mistake we need to be careful of. Now let's do even. We agree that even is term 2, term 4, term 6, term 8, term 10, term 12, term 14, and term 16. I'm going to stop at 16 because that's where I want to end up at. Term 16 is basically, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So term 16 is also the 8th term of even. So term 16 of the whole sequence will be on position 8 on the even sequence. Right? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sharp. So the even pattern, we can see, ladies and gents, that it's a linear pattern. We are always going down by 3 there. From 8 to 5, we subtracted the 3. From here to there, we subtracted the 3. So that pattern is basically an arithmetic. So Tn equals to a plus d n minus 1. Tn equals to my first term on the even, it's 8, plus my difference, actually I can say minus 3 there, n minus 1. But I'm looking for position 8. Position 8 is term 16 of the sequence. Remember, position 8 of even, it's position 16 of the entire series. Remember, the entire sequence is the even combined with the odd. You see? So if I were to put, let me just show you what I mean. If I were to put term 1 here, term 3 here, term 5 here, term 7, term 9, term 11, term 13, term 15. You can see that this is on position 16 of the entire sequence, is the position 16 of the entire sequence, but it's position 8 of the even. So, and we have to substitute into the even because term 16 is part of linear. So I'm gonna say T16, not 16, sorry, T8, because we're on position 8. It's 8 minus 3, 8 minus 1. And pressing your calculator, that should give you negative 13, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, the important lesson here is that when a number sequence does not appear to follow one obvious pattern, we have to try to separate them into odd position terms and even position terms, right? Yes, and I hope this makes sense. Ne? Thank you very much.